Yeah, man.
Remember, your needs have been provided for.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
I'll take your confession now.
Sure.
Poor bastards. They're never gonna wake up. The least we could do is bury them.
Yes?
Caution, worker. Error. Hope crew data not found. Identify yourself. Error. This unit is not experiencing errors. Error. This unit is functioning correctly. There is no need for the intervention of mechanical engineers. Thank you for your cooperation.
I smite you in the name of the law!
Ready for trouble.
Well done. We're still alive.
It's getting nice now. What else I can put on? I didn't know you put more. I want to think. I can put a fucking barrel on this. It's hard. Yeah, I'm good now. I gotta use this shit up. Anybody else use Definitely fuck shit. Okay. I gotta play with it right now.
The strong survive and the weak perish.
Security, but
That's the Hope's computer up ahead. I'll admit, I am curious to wake him. Greetings, Captain. I am speaking to you through the Hope's computer system. It's a rather cramped feeling, but it'll do. Probably not, but don't let that stop you. My Constellation executables could use some beefing up. Searching. Please stand by. Ah, found one. It will go great, Captain. I am almost 4.01% certain we will not die. Certainly. You may skip the Hope to Tartarus, as you were instructed to by the Adjutant. Doing so would bring the Hope within close proximity of Phineas Wells's orbital lab, allowing him to access the colonists frozen within. Your act would be immediately noticed across Terra 2, as the colony ship Hope abruptly enters into the planet's rings. Are you sure? That is extremely dangerous. Skipping the Hope will void the warranty on the skip drive, and also potentially kill an entire planet. How is my humor now, Captain? Improved?
Skip the Tartarus. Not the Terror. Not the Terror 2.
Jump starting the skip drive. Destination set to Tartarus.
If we're meant to make it, we will. No use worrying otherwise.
Doing it. I mean, affirmative. Skipping the Hope in 3, 2, 1.
ADA, does your captain seriously intend to do a micro-jump in system with engines that haven't been powered in 70 years on a derelict ship?
That is what my captain intends, yes.
But that is a gross misuse of the skip drive. The Zero Point Drives Corp and I will not be held responsible for any damage incurred during transport, and this will cause extreme damage.
Yes, I am aware of that.
You should not be doing this. The humans will die.
Thank you, Hope. It looks like all systems are go. Captain, I would advise you to hold on to something. Now. good. We are still alive and have successfully skipped into Tartarus's orbit.
Hey.
The board has initiated contact. I believe they're eager to speak with you once you've returned to the ship.
Ugh. I feel like my stomach's still back where the ship used to be. I need a hard drink and a long nap.
Never felt anything like that. I'm gonna need a minute.
You have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande. Captain, you have an incoming transmission from Tartarus.
Attention, Captain of the Unreliable. This is Chairman Rockwell. I'm on Tartarus and, we need your help.
Okay.
Thanks to your intelligence, we successfully captured Phineas, but well, he somehow turned the tables on us.
Perfect.
That crackpot scientist has caused a riot among the prisoners and unpaid laborers. It's a law-damned bloodbath down here. As if that weren't enough, he's gone and taken Sophia hostage. I'm not gonna mince words. The situation is dire. I need your help. I don't know. They're in the pits somewhere. Well, you'll see for yourself when you get here. Make haste, Captain. We're losing men by the... Oh, fuck. Fuck! They're at the door! I need to hide. Hurry!
Captain, as it appears we may soon be embarking for a maximum security prison planet, I believe the crew would like to speak with you to, as you humans put it, air some concerns.
So long as I can recall, I've been eager to get back at the board for fucking my life up. Here we are about to go rescue them? They better shower us in riches and accolades.
Captain, the board does have a reputation for cleaning up loose ends, which could now mean us.
Captain, your service to the board has been invaluable. If you wish to claim your rightful place in Byzantium, you must help them crush the riots in the labyrinth.
If they offer us a retirement plan, we'll know they've reneged on their deal. Otherwise, I'm keeping good faith. Byzantium wants the best of society. That's us.
Hey, don't look at me. You already know what I think about the board. You ought to worry more about Doc Wells. He's gone round the bend, boss. If anybody can talk some sense into him, it's you.
Whatever may await you, it's best not to dock at the prison until you're sure you've settled your affairs and closed out any unfinished business.
I'm with you to the end.
I ain't abandoning my crew, Captain.
In my experience, you can try to run, but the past always catches up in the end. I'm committed to seeing this through.
Waiting on your command, Captain.
End of the game. I beat the end. Just save right here. New save data. Get my long guns up, handguns up, heavy weapons up. Still get my hacking up. I think I'm about to beat the game. I think I've been there. I've been a Monarch, Eridance is a different place. That's Gorgon. It's Eridino. So that's Gorgon Eridino. I've been to Scala, Tartarus. I've been to HRS. I think I've been to Cherry too, yeah. In the ground, I've been to Phineas Lab. Ain't been to go to Tartarus. You're about to solve the labyrinth from Tartarus and determine the fate of the colony. Sage man at this point can only finish. Oh damn. I won't be able to like have it and then do it. Damn. You're about to solve the labyrinth. Saves made after this point can only finish the main story on Tartarus. Side quests and download DLC such as Peril would be unavailable from any saves made beyond this point. Damn. So I won't be able to like, I could beat the game and then go back, but to have it, I got to do that first. And if you want to do it before you enter the prison, do it now before you cross playing time. Would you like to continue? No. So I guess I'm knocking out these missions. Let's go see the Peril on Gorgon, man. See what the fuck is up with that. I beat this shit. What the fuck is that? Maybe I'll get an extra dude.
Welcome to Ambrose Manor. We were not expecting company. Please follow. Do not stray from the path.
Well, we're not known for going where we're told, but we'll see what we can do.
Been there, little guy.
Guess he shouldn't have strayed from the path.
Diagnostic.
He fucked up.
Keep your guard up. Could be all manner of surprises in there.
An ostentatious manor on a lifeless rock lacking any signs of intelligence. Feels just like Byzantium.
I take it back. Ain't nothing here but memories.
This place has the distinct feeling of a crypt.
Join me for a drink, Mr. Whoever. So who the devil are you? I was just enjoying some time with my thoughts and this fine whiskey. But I don't mind the interruption. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence.
Yeah,
I
we'll
hate
go there.
to drink alone, and
This is how I snuck into an NFL field. First, I bought the cheapest ticket possible and went through security. Next, I made my way to the basement of the stadium, but things got...
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, handsome? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
Like for beverages, sure.
A severed arm. How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop? Lucky Montoya is my personal freelancer. Fascinating man. Very brooding and theatrical. Always staring into space and twirling a bullet over his knuckles.
Maybe he should have focused more on his work than acting like he was auditioning for a serial.
But if something happened to him... Oh dear. I suppose that makes him my former freelancer now? You suspect foul play? Interesting. If we're being honest, I haven't given it much thought. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback. Funny that you should bring that up. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
You're awful quick to trust a bunch of strangers that broke into your home.
No offense, but judging by your previous employee, I'd say your standards are highly suspect.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands. The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice? Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying. Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth kicking and screaming into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Perhaps then you can put your mother's ghost to rest.
You do all that for me? I was hoping you'd take the job, but I didn't expect you to care. I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has... When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start. Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound? Finally, I get... Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels. A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility.
Salvage rights and a paycheck? This is almost too good to be true.
Don't worry about us. We're well versed in helping ourselves, too.
Welcome back. How can I... May luck be with you. We are now in orbit of Earth orbit.
Well, here we... Hey, is that a saloon? I feel better already.
On Gorgon unprepared. You looking for supply, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one around. Let me know if you're looking. Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen. Hey again. What can I... All sorts of... What can I get? Hey, what can I get? All sorts of...
So, yeah, we can find out.
And I gotta sit here and just die. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. And this nigga gonna look at me, you bitch.
Ready when you are.
Trey, can I talk to you about something? Trey, can I talk to you about something? I just need like a male perspective on the situation. Are you busy right now? Yeah, man, I'm in the game right now. Okay, good. So basically, I've been talking to this guy for about a week, and it's all been over the phone. So like, it's been good vibes. It's been good vibes, you know. We wanted to meet up. It was 1 a.m. What? Yup, on the first link. You know what that nigga trying to do? Exactly. Like he think he's slick. So he's sitting in the car to contract some car says. Like, like I need a date. I need a date. Is there way more than right? Like that's exactly what I'm saying. Like, who do you think I am? So yeah, after we had the car sex. After I had with my homeboy, and days went by. Days went by. He did not text or nothing. Like he wasn't responding. So I'm like, this is weird, right? Like that's weird to not respond to my text. So he tried to pull up a week later, right? And it was 2 a.m. this time. And this time I'm like, I know what you're trying to do. So after we had car sex this time, So let's stop this shit. It's not. No, let's stop this shit, bro. Let's stop. Fuck this shit. It's not even with these mainstream. Stop this shit, bro. It's not even number 7 of Brett. Stop this shit. We all fuck Kendrick, but stop the bullshit. Number 7 of all. Yo, he's 5 slots behind Thriller. Are you fucking kidding me? What did Kendrick do? Well, there's nothing personal, but Good Kid, Mad City is a number 7. No, it's not. That's what I'm saying. As far as impact, it is the modern day last rap classic that we can speak to. It defined a generation. It will be heralded the same way Illmatic. I used to say, I guarantee you, in 50 years, they'll have that fan on Urban Outfitters shirts asking you, fuck this motherfucker. Do you think that Good Kid, Mad City deserves to be number 7 and Illmatic is number 48, whatever it is? No, I don't. Okay. Don't put me in that. That's all. That's all he's asking you. Are you serious? Are you for real?
So what's the plan?
And you talk about you want our thing friends though. You want me and your me? Steve to make a significant. You gone to their church, so it should be good.
The hunters wait patiently. No prey arrives, the hunters leave hungry.
slapped that sucker. I ain't gonna lie. He should that sucker so. Help me, Captain Atlanta, help me.
Bitch. You can kiss her, you can hug her, you can tell her that you love her. But your bitch ain't your bitch, bro. It's not your girl, bro. Let me go into your bitch room and you see your bitch reaching out to niggas. It ain't like niggas is hitting up on but let me see your girl.
Samantha, what your gun sound like? Today, what your gun sound like? Cause Williams, what your gun sound like? Eric, what your gun sound like? LJ, what your gun sound like? CJ, what your gun sound like? Jordan, what your gun sound like? Dylan, what your gun sound like? Juma, what your gun sound like? Jose, what your gun sound like? Caleb, what your gun sound like? Hey, Jamie, what your gun sound like?
We are paying off each other dead on TikTok. I don't know if you all saw the trend.
Oh God, he didn't die. He got so many dubs, bro. First game on. First game on, bro. We just gotta warm up. It's good. Don't push by yourself. I'm healing. I'm healing. Well, that's why I said don't do that. Be by yourself. I'm good.
Can you have a trans wifey? Richard Clements, you are not an African. Why are you on?
I am in no hurry myself.
Hey,
Come here. Let's have a chat.
boy, you suck. I don't know you.
Want to chat? Fine. You're on my list now, bub.
You shut up.
All right, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now. Good. Look up. Now look down.
This is stupid.
You're doing swell. Now, name and occupation. Good enough for me. You're cleared to pass. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place. Welcome to the Sprat Shack. You can head on downstairs. Stay cool.
Been an age since I had a good trip at Gale. Hope they've got it on tap.
This place smells of misery and despair. Reminds me of Edgewater.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage. Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while. Lucky. Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road. The way he talked about the job, you just knew Lucky had hit pay dirt. Not that I was jealous. Around here, that sort of luck can be hazardous to your health. Awful shame about what happened to him. You really want to hear my story? Law, most everyone around here is sick to death of it by now. Last I saw of Lucky was a few days ago. I went outside for a smoke and a stroll, and I saw this wild canid dragging a bloody limb. So I kicked the canid, scared it off. Get this, the canid was chewing on an honest-to-law human arm. Lucky's arm. Anyway, the arm was clutching a phonograph that mentioned someone named Alex Hawthorne. I did some poking around, and this Hawthorne has a reputation among the salvagers who frequent the bar. So I packaged up the arm nice and tidy and sent it care of the Halcyon Parcel Service. They even gave me a discount on the hazardous waste removal stamp. No kidding. And now you're here? Colony feels smaller than you'd think some days. I'm glad I was here to see this confluence of events, you know? The stars really aligned on this one. And here I am, smack dab in the middle. Lay 'em on me, boss. Third floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me. Come back when you're thirsty.
The repurposed aesthetic reminds me of Fallbrook. These sublight folks really know how to overhaul a place.
Surprisingly, this place exhibits an aesthetically pleasing use of space.
I really hope this ain't a sign of things to come.
If I'm not mistaken, and I can't believe I'm about to say this, that eye might be the key Lucky mentioned. What strangeness have we involved ourselves in here?
So, how you feeling?
Good. Real good, like someone's shining a light behind my eyes.
Got any more of that stuff?
Oh yeah, plenty of it. Next round's on me.
It's coming back up again.
Jerome would have loved this place. You don't look like one of the South. You've got the look of someone who's traveled far. You're kidding, right? This rock is littered with so many journals, logs, and phonographs you could open a library. I don't know if you're bound for the old ruins, but in case you are, can you look into something? I'd do it myself, but of course, the Marauders would eat me alive. Looking for something out there. Been paying Sublight to help me, but... It is to me, but apparently it's junk to Sublight. My husband and I worked on Gorgon during the good times. Jerome was on maintenance duty. I cleaned out test tubes till they sparkled. Nowhere good, that's for sure. In his final hours, Gorgon was a war zone. Violence broke out in the labs. The hills were full of marauders. You couldn't take a leisurely stroll without an armed escort. When the order came through to evacuate, non-essential personnel drew a lottery to see who would board the first wave of ships. Jerome won. I lost. As soon as I wasn't looking, Jerome switched our tickets and pushed me to the front of the line. I got to leave. Jerome stayed behind. I never saw him again. You're a quick study. This place is greedy. Took my Jerome, and it would have taken me too. I just want one thing back. His old hip flask. I gave it to him the day we signed our marriage contract, and he carried it wherever he went. I know it's still here. I appreciate it, stranger. I don't expect you to move the stars. Just keep an eye out. I don't have much, but if you help me... Jerome used to drink with his buddies in a small kitchen opposite the maintenance shed. Might be a good place to check first.
This is a family business. Chin up, look sharp.
Huh, who's this now? Wonder if they could... Holy shit, a fresh face. Don't know what brought you to the most dangerous corner of this solar system, pal. Oh, you talked to Lex yet? She tell you to keep it civil? You wouldn't guess to talk to her, but that lady's got a mean left hook.
Have you always been this sexual, babe?
She tell you I was a journalist back in Byzantium? Got into reporting thinking I was gonna be some sort of public intellectual. What a joke. Spent 95% of my time playing stenographer to the board, and the rest writing puff pieces on the chairman's latest beard trim. Real life and death shit.
Move.
When the project fell apart, Spacer's Choice refused to extract me. They left me here to rot. Listen, I hate asking for handouts, but my back's against the wall here. If you're going back out there, do you think you'd be willing to do an old bastard a small favor?
Or do I just bring out the freak in you and just knowing that I want it all the time from you? Just want to give it to me all the time.
Told you I was a journalist, right? I was here on a story back when Project Gorgon was active. I was doing an interview series for Spacer's Choice. Recorded them all in these little portable phonographs. But when everything fell to shit, Spacer's Choice wouldn't let me leave. Terms of my reporting contract unmet, they said. Right on the money. Look at me, I'm no fighter. I've never even touched a gun. But you're just the right amount of rough around the edges. Help me get my recordings back so I can finally get the... Someone had been trying to steal them since the day my assistant couldn't even keep them in my safe. So I took to hiding them all over the fucking asteroid. Thought I was so clever. Oh, Georgie? Yeah, she helped me with interview. When things got crazy, I shoved her onto the last ship off Gorgon. She tried every which way to stay, but it was my contract keeping us here, not hers. Didn't seem fair she'd have to suffer just because I made a bad deal. I've got some bits saved up. Haven't had anything to spend them on but beer. And Lex has been letting me drink for free. It's nothing extravagant, you know, journalist salary and all. No shit? That's downright civilized of you. All right. One of them I stashed in the Office of Creative Incubation, in the projector room on the 3rd floor. I gave another to my friend Birdie to keep in her apartment, just outside OCI's upper entrance. You'll find another in the chem lab. It's in the main lab storage room. The final one is in Human Inquiry and Auditing. It's tucked behind a pipe in Observation Room B. That's more than I've been able to hope for in years. Thank you.
We get side quests.
I've eaten my fair share of Terrorize, but I'm still gonna come out and say it. This mission is gross.
Well, let's just hope we're luckier than Lucky was. This dilapidated state of existence awaits all Halcyon if the Board persists in their reckless disregard for anything but profit. Here they come!
Violence is the only way!
This will be fun!
Get past that order!
Everyone all right?
Kind of.
Go.
flaw.
They brought Manosaurs with them? The hell's wrong with these people?
There's something different about these Mantisaurs. Never seen their like before.
Initiating ocular measurement. Measurement complete. Ocular identification complete. Welcome, Clarence Mostly. Access granted. Welcome to the Office of Creative Incubation.
Buying the facade. You can slap gold paint on a Spacer's Choice gun, but it's still gonna misfire twice a clip.
I'm just skimmed. This shit, nigga, see it to my belly.
Spacer's Choice is unreasonably proud of their low-quality fare, aren't they?
Keen skills? Spacer's Choice security folks can't hit the broadside of a mannequin.
In the bloodstream of the entire Spacer's chosen cosmos. In performance-enhancing drugs.
Show your boss that you are prime. Cause you take a dream at a time.
Incoming!
Got them!
Here's a little trick I learned in prison.
Ready for anything.
This looks exceedingly painful. Here they come.
There they go.
Here they come. I've had quite enough of you.
Golly.
That said, you ain't been eaten or shot to death yet. Says a lot about the stability of your future. And to be honest, I'm about sick of sleeping on bar stools. So how's about this? You keep letting me stay on that ship of yours, and I'll keep shooting at the things you point at. Outstanding.
She the truth. She probably the best, the realest one. Like Pietri was a real one too. I ain't gonna figure what she did for me. 385. Shit, but I ain't even upgraded though. Definitely strong. 154, 231. Yeah, that's unupgraded.
I wonder what corporate drivel they shoveled in here.
About your test subjects, I assume you're trying new formulations on humans, correct? Where do they come from, Dr. Ambrose? They come from Tartarus, don't they?
They do.
Why the reluctance? Providing life-affirming employment to the indigent, the criminally indigent? Well, that's a social good, don't you agree?
I have a staff meeting to attend. Excuse me.
Incoming!
May the law have mercy on you. I won't. Sure. Making my way there. Heading back.
Unexpected.
Unexpected flanking.
Easy does it.
Unexpected. Fucking.
Unexpected freaking.
Incoming! We are victorious.
Every time. I put the barrel and the sight on that thing, but dude. Put the barrel and the sight on it. Fuck it, I don't care. This shit's 770. I need to wait to actually use it, man.
You could fit whole families in here.
Swear, what the fuck is that? Got none of my shit though.
I knew I heard a little weasel sniffing about. You'd best go back the way you came. There's nothing for you here. Call me the Ghost of Gorgon, or its warden. This place is a graveyard. All that was done here should be forgotten and left to rot. Gorgon is the birthplace of marauders. We created them here, in this very facility. They are our misbegotten children, born of hubris and vanity.
This whole colony is a result of those two things. But Marauders? Spacer's Choice really outdid themselves, didn't they?
Marauders were created? Those bastards!
They hold no fondness for trespassers. I've placed the facility under emergency lockdown to keep them safe. Let the Marauders die in peace, or I will make certain that you die with them.
At least not until they're gnawing on our faces.
On the list of reasons this colony's fucked, Marauders rank near the top, Captain. An old comms tower, huh? Looks like I'm back at Hiram's place, running errands.
This all promises, at the very least, to be interesting. In a macabre sort of way.
Birthplace of Marauders. We ought to have left well enough alone. Now we're in it. Come hell or high water, we've got to see this through. Nothing like a good tussle.
Hasn't Clarence already dumped a pile of promotional materials on your head?
Where's the fun in that? My listeners want to hear it in your own words.
It's an injectable drug that improves a patient's speed, awareness, mental acuity, and endurance. In moderation, Adrenatime will uplift the laboring classes by strengthening their minds and work ethic.
That's quite the mission. What's driving this vision of uplift?
I am a solutions-oriented woman. I see a problem and I am moved to solve it. Poverty is one such problem. Through science, I believe we can improve the poor, and in so doing, improve Halcyon.
Our survival.
This place is steeped in desolation and despair. The natural habitat of marauders.
Ugh. We shipping some sulfur? It'll be like I'm back home.
Don't mess with us! Spacer's Choice wouldn't abandon such an expansive and expensive operation without good reason. Or in their case, a really bad one.
I see Monarch ain't the only pet project the board's willing to abandon.
Here's a little trick I learned in prison. We were destined to prevail.
You suck a slow. Dang, I need a key. So we keep going, man. He's got a key. That's where the key would be at. Secret kind of angel. When do I get over there? Yo. What I just did.
Hopefully, following in Lucky's footsteps doesn't result in us sharing his fate.
Whatever's out here, it better be worth carrying around a man's eyebrow.
Kind of like this one.
Close call. I thought I knew the OCI backwards and forwards. The Marauders got a way of finding every nook and cranny on this rock. OCI, fancy joint. Smells like Wentworth's and leather. A real slice of Byzantium. You don't set that up unless you're planning something big. Adrena time? Sure. But something tells me there's more to the story. Got a hunch to follow up on near the old mines. I'm leaving this here, in case I gotta come back.
Is that a fossilized giant pterosaur? Magnificent.
I say you're wrong.
Llama.
Have you ever seen a finer specimen of a llama before?
These suckers. I'm gonna lie to this man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna play this. Fuck. Would you do that to me, game? Why would you do that? Shit kinda got a range on it. You know what? You know what Rick doing? You know Rick remember right? Just gotta say the boy name next time. See like I can't.
Won't get any mercy from me. The strong survive and the weak perish. We're not getting through.
That thing ain't strong. Honestly, yeah, I think y'all want to. I think it's kind of fucking strong. Okay. These shotguns suck. I understand you. Okay, I just enjoy it. These engine weapons not good. I'm mine now. That ain't the one I made. This the one I made 420. There you go. There you go.